Okay, so for 36, let's read the sentence. The shift from the golden to the silver age is probably the most successful example, of publishers responding to changing times and tastes. Okay, so the placement of the colon here is pretty awkward. Usually want to place it when you're about to, start a list or have some kind of qualifier or descriptor of the noun before. But of publishers responding to changing times isn't isn't a description of example, and there's no list here. So the colon is pretty inappropriate. Let's see what we can find. I mean, honestly, just looking at this, there's probably not really any punctuation needed here at all. If the sentence just read, the most successful example of publishers responding to changing times, blah blah blah, that would be just fine. It flows smoothly. But let's see what our options are. So A is out. B also has a comma after example, adding that again sort of unnecessary separation between the two. So B is also out. What about C? Oh, C and D actually, neither of them have any separation between example and of publishers, but C has a comma after publishers. Do we want that? Well, if we had a comma after publishers, we're separating publishers from the rest of this sentence. And we don't want to do that. That, again, if we put a comma here, that would mean that the sentence makes sense if we removed this last part, which isn't the case. This part directly qualifies or describes the publishers. If the sentence just ended on publishers, it wouldn't make sense, because which publishers? The ones who are responding to changing times and tastes, right? This is a qualification. We need it to be connected to publishers, so we don't want to add a comma here, and our answer is D. There's no need for any separation, any punctuation here. Just as it flows, the sentence flow is perfectly fine without it. So D.